welcome to the Scrappy Sisters. It's Katie here, and today I've got a layout for you of a 12 by 12 layout, and I'm actually using the new Kitaholic Kits subscription. So I have got the main kit and the embellishment kit here. So I've just pulled all mine together like I do with any kits that I ever get. I just find it easier rather than keeping everything separate. So I've got a photo actually of my sister Jess, and she here, I was at her house and we were having a bit of a Scrappy marathon. Yes, her kitchen table is covered in scrapbooking related things, mostly mine, although actually a bit was hers. And this photo was taken literally maybe 3 or 4 days before she had my little nephew, her son. So it was our last major Scrappy adventure before her son was born, and now we do go over and scrap, or I do go to her house and scrap a fair bit now, but I do get distracted by my beautiful nephew. So back to the layout. I'm just going through the lovely patterned paper we got, and you will see at the start of this video I popped a sketch up, and that was actually a sketch that the girls from Kitaholic Kits had posted in the members only Facebook group as a bit of an inspiration sort of piece, and I decided that I would use that sketch and I would create a layout for the design team. So the sketch had some circles, and it was definitely had a kind of circle element with some layers around the photo. So I've definitely taken that inspiration and used that for the layout that I've created here. So I've just decided to layer up that photo of my sister, and I did pop up a couple of those layers on some foam dots just to give it a bit of dimension. I cut a few circles off camera with my Big Shot and my dies, and so the sketch had a few circles in the bottom right hand corner. So I have cut out some circles with the die with my Big Shot and the circle dies, and then I decided that I wanted to keep with the circle theme, and I actually punched out a few 1-inch circles and 3/4 inch circles and created a sort of another effect, a circle effect in the top left corner there, using those. And actually a couple of those circles that I put on at the end, spoiler alert, are some DIY embellishments that I made with a total copy of Adele from Inky Quill. She posted some DIY videos in one of her recent Grab 5s as part of her June marathon series, and I copied those. It was a great idea, and I used the washi tape instead of glitter paper, and they worked so well, and I have included them on this layout. So I also have made a video about those. I don't know if it will go up before or after this video, but keep an eye out for it. It will either be up already, and if it is I'll link it down below, and if it's not then I'll link it once it goes up, but it'll be up shortly after this video. So you can see I'm just gluing down those circles. While I did put them out, I'm not one to worry too much about where they're placed. I just glue them all down so they make a bit of sense, and so really that there's no white space showing between the circles. I was really happy with how this layout turned out. I really liked it. It was just a random idea I had when I was sitting here thinking, oh, what am I going to do with this sketch? And I'm really happy with how it turned out. And actually the colours in the kit in these papers just worked so well with that photo. It really was easy to create a layout with the papers that they've got. The girls did a really good job choosing these papers. I'd never had anything by Glitz. That's who the paper company is, and I'd never used any of their product before, and yeah, the papers they were really lovely. So I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to put these circles, and I do fiddle around a bit, but in the end I just decide, stick them down, stop worrying too much about them. So I just pop a bit of double-sided tape on and stick those down. I do just double check that they're in the right position, I think, when I stick the second one down, but other than that I just really just go for it. I do love the other side of that blue stripy paper, the floral. I really do like it. I think it's my favourite pattern paper piece in this kit, but it just didn't really work as a big piece for this particular layout. So I have kept a big chunk of it, and I am going to use it as a feature piece, I think, on one of my other layouts that I might do. I just love it so much. I can't bear to cut up any more of it, I don't think. So I've decided to just whack the photo down, don't think about it, just stick it down. The glue that I used to stick those circles on did take a while to dry. And this is a wood veneer that came in the kit that was from, I want to say, Corbett Creations, an Australian lady. She's lovely. I know she's really active on a few of the groups, so you've probably met her. I want to say her name's Jodie. I could be wrong. So these are the little DIY embellishments I made that I just decided after I'd really finished sticking this layer down, sticking these circles down, that they would look really cool. So I went back and grabbed them and stuck them down. And they do actually, they really tie the layout together, I think. So I've decided that I want to put that Be Creative, which will be my title, in the top left hand corner there. I just felt it looked better there than down the bottom. And then I'm trying to work out what I might add. I don't want to add too much to this layout. It is a really simple layout. So I just try and find a few other things from the kit that could work. So these are some little flowers, white flowers. And I think they'll look really cute just tucked under the photo there. So I just pop a bit of glue on the end and stick them under. And they're still stuck there. So obviously that technique worked. So I put one in the bottom right, and then I pop a little heart underneath, which is also one of the DIY hearts that I made. So it has the washi tape on half of it, and then the other half is actually white cardstock that I've sprayed with the colour shimmer spray from Colourburst, which we also got in the kit. And it's like a grey colour, but it actually has a bit of a marble effect. I think it looks quite cool. And I also stuck a flower, as you can see, in the top left corner too, just to balance it out a bit. Now I pull out a few of the little bits that come in a kit as well, so just for some accents. So there's some green and pink little pearls, and there's no green in this layout, so I didn't think the green ones would work. So I picked a few of the pink ones out, and then I'm going through my little bowl, as you can see there, of all the other different embellishments. And there was lots of little tiny wood veneer hearts that came in the kit. There was some resin flowers. You can see there the white pearls I just pulled out also came in the kit. And as I said, I mix all my kits together, so I don't know off the top of my head which kits they're from, but I'll link in the description box down below to the website, so you can check out the past kits from the past couple of months. And yeah, the girls there are really lovely, and I'll also link their Facebook page, just because that has some great photos up from the design team as well, which is great for inspiration to see how others have used the kits. So I'm just sticking that wood veneer Be Creative title down and trying to decide, I want something else, I just don't know. Am I going to put the heart in? Am I not? It doesn't make it, spoiler alert. And then I sort of go, okay, I think I want something else. Should I add some of these wood veneer hearts? And I do like them, they are cute, but ultimately I just think, no, not going to do that. So I end up going with the little white pearls, and I also add some little pink pearls in as well. So I just snipping them here because they actually come in a little row, but I wanted them individual, so I'm just chopping them up a bit and popping them around. So I add some to the circle using the mini circles. That's a mouthful. So I add some to that, both pink and white, just to add a bit of interest to the layout and a bit of texture and a bit of bling, I suppose. Can't have a layout without bling. The good thing about those white pearls is that they do have the adhesive already on them, whereas the pink and green ones don't. But you know, it takes 2 seconds to pop some glue on the back. I am jealous of those girls with their fine line bottles that I see on YouTube. So I think at some point I'm going to have to invest in one of those, but at this point, no, I'll make do with my PVA. I feel like I'm back in school. I want to say that that is all that goes on this layout, and I think I'm just clearing my workspace here because I am going to do some splatters with the Colour Blast shimmer spray that we got. Now, it isn't like Heidi Shine. This is actually, I probably should have edited this out. This is me checking to see whether I could actually splatter with the shimmer spray, because it doesn't look like Heidi Shine. It's not as thick, if that's a good descriptor. So it actually, I found it probably didn't splatter as easily as the Heidi Swab. spray. I just keep calling it Heidi Shiner now. I cannot think of what its real name is. Blame Adele. So as you can see, it does splatter, and it does look good once it's dried. And they're certainly not as thick, and they're certainly not as there's not as much as you would get with some of the other misting products. And even I've got some Kaiser Craft mists as well, and they do splatter better. But it did work, so I was really happy with that. So this is the completed layout. As you can see, there's me giving it the thumbs up. So I'm just about finished. I'm just showing you some of the close-ups here. I am going to put some pictures at the end. So thank you so much for watching. Please check out all the information about Kitaholic Kits, and we look forward to seeing you again next time. Thanks, bye!